So let's rank all the films I watched for the first time for the month of September 2023. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D. Back again with another ranking. This time it's going to be my September 2023 first time watches ranking. I watched 24 films for the first time. Now, I am going to go a little quick through the first seven, what have you. Possibly through, well, the first 20 film. No, not 20. First 19. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Be going quickly, rapid fire through the first 19 films. So this way that'll conserve some time and what have you. So I don't want to try and waste much time. So I'll give you brief thoughts on the first 19 and then go to the top 5. Okay? Good. Now that's taken care of. Let's get started with the rankings. Sit back, relax, and here we go. Number 24 is Robots, which came out this past year. This film, I didn't think it was good. I like Shailene Woodley though, but the guy in the film was kind of a nutsoid, kind of a little weird and what have you. It was all right, but it just wasn't that great though. I think this is probably one of the worst films I've seen this year. I watched this on Hulu. You can find it there. This is actually the third title from Neon that I've watched. The others have been I, Tonya and Infinity Pool. Number 23 is I Dream of Jeannie 15 years later from 1985. This is alright. I love I Dream of Jeannie, but this TV reunion film was kind of off at times. Didn't give me much laughs and what have you. But Barbara Ian still made him really fun, though. Even though they didn't bring back Larry Hagman, but, well, everyone else did. But, yeah, it just wasn't that great. Number 22 is The Mummy from 2017. Now, I decided despite this film was a major disappointment, and Tom Cruise is in it, I watched it on Peacock, and it's okay, but not great. This is the film that kicked off the proposed Dark Universe, but since this film didn't do so well, no more Dark Universe. Number 21 is Suburban Commando from 1991. Now, this film, well, I've only seen bits of, but I think the film's alright. Not really that great, though, even though I like Hulk Hogan's Mr. Name, which he did after this. But as Suburban Commando, it's alright and what have you. It has Christopher Lloyd and Shelley Duvall as well. It's a it's an okay film. Number 20 is My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. This film didn't do so well. I mean, this didn't match up to the expectations the previous film did. Well, I've only seen those films maybe once or twice. This film's alright, but it just wasn't great, though. I did like the atmosphere where the crew went and what have you. Nia Vardalos directed this. I was surprised by that, though. But, well, it was fine. Number 19 is Expendables 4. Here's another film that just more recently didn't do so well. This film had humiliating only when it debuted recently, and it's taken a nosedive. Check the box office results and find out for yourself. Even though this got 100 views on my channel recently, I can't really complain about its failure at the box office. Watch my review of it, okay? Enough said. Number 18 is Space Station 76 from 2014. Well, this film didn't give me much of a good laugh. I did enjoy seeing Patrick Wilson and Liv Tyler and several others in this film. Yeah, it's a fine little parody film. It only got me convinced to see it after seeing Anna Sophia Berglund, the Playboy Playmate, as a space angel. Number 17 is Witchboard 2, The Devil's Doorway from 1993. After seeing the first film a few months ago this year, I found this and I thought I'd check it out. It's pretty good and all. I'm not guarantee you I will review Witchboard or this for Spectacular October since I've already got the schedule fixed up. But it might happen, or it may not. You'll just have to see. This film was fine. What have you? Amy Dolenz is in this, and well, she's not too bad. Number 16 is Wrath of Man from 2021. Now, this is a recent film with Jason Statham, directed by Guy Ritchie, and well, it was a okay action packed flick. It wasn't as big as I hoped for, but it was alright and what have you. Watched this unfortunately before Prime removed it, so I was lucky. Anyway, this film's alright. Number 15 is Spy Kids Armageddon. This is a new Netflix film and a reboot to the Spy Kids franchise. Check out my review of this if you haven't seen it yet. The new kids playing Spy Kids, they were pretty good. I did like seeing Zachary Levi and Gina Rodriguez. Yeah, they were pretty good. Number 14 is Crank 2 High Voltage from 2009. Now, I thought I'd seen this, but I somehow learned I only saw maybe bits and pieces of this film, but this is the first time I've watched it completely in its full mind blowing entirety. Jason Sam's back, and he gets a real electronic charge in this one. This is absolutely nutsoid and crazy, especially at the horse race scene with Sam and his girlfriend played by Amy Smart. Number 13 is The Frog Prince from 1986. Now, although it didn't come to the US until 1988, this film, well, it was pretty good in some ways. They had Eileen Quinn in this. You may remember her from Annie, plus Helen Hunt and the late great John Paragon, who, of course, started playing Zombie on Pee Wee's Playhouse that same year in 1986. Anyway, it's fun and what it's pretty cute in some parts and pretty funny. I definitely should review this one day. Number 12 is Asteroid City, which came out earlier this year. Wes Anderson did this film, and well, it's not bad. It's kind of a little odd and strange, though, but it does have a pretty good all star cast, though. I did like its setting, though, and well, some of it was a little bit, I don't know, surprising. Number 11 is Girls Trip from 2017. This film's absolutely crazy than I had thought it would be. Anyway, it does have a pretty good cast, including Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Tiffany Haddish, and Jada Pinkett Smith. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. It just brought me back to seeing some of those other chick flicks I kind of felt like I didn't like, would to see and whatever, like Bridesmaids and stuff like that. But this film turned out to be pretty darn hilarious in some parts. Number 10 is Bustin' Loose from 1981. Now, this film's absolutely crazy with Richard Pryor. I gotta say, this is absolutely crazy, especially about this con who's now out and he's gonna drive these of us with these kids and what have you. This is one crazy film. Number 9 is A Haunting in Venice. This film came out and I saw it. It was pretty good. Kenneth Branagh, once again, great as Hercule Poirot. And it does have a pretty good cast. It included Tina Fey, Michelle Yeoh, and others. This film's just good. It's not doing that great, though. But we'll hope for the best that 20th Century Studios will give us another film with Poirot sometime down the road. Number 8 is No One Will Save You. This is another new film from 20th Century Studios. This premiered on Hulu. Caitlin Dever's the sole star of this, and well, she's trying to escape from these alien invasion that's occurring at her childhood home. Well, check out my spoiler-free review of it if you haven't seen it. And same goes for Haunting in Venice. I forgot to mention that. These are both pretty good films. But anyway, No One Will Save You. I said already, I'll say again. If you like The Quiet Place or its sequel, you may like this one. Number 7 is The Purge Anarchy from 2014. Now, I thought this was much better than the first Purge film, and I'm going to say it's pretty creepy and what have you in some parts, but still pretty good. I haven't seen the next few ones. I know that the Forever Purge is now on Freevee to stream, so Well, I may look into it, even if I don't see the other two. But anyway, The Purge Anarchy, it's pretty good. A little bit better than the first one. Number six is Sound of Freedom. Now, this came out back in July of this year, and well, I finally got to see it. Unfortunately, a week before our theater dropped it and what have you. This film's not too bad. Well, wow. Anyway, Jim Caviezel's pretty good in this, and so is the rest of the cast, especially the youngsters we see who are abducted and what have you. Yeah, if you didn't see this, boy, you missed out on some. But it is on physical media, though. If you got a DVD or Blu-ray player, what have you, check it out. We don't know what streaming service it'll come to, though. Well, I sure am happy you're still with me. I hope you've been enjoying this ranking so far. Anyway, this next bit is going to be the top five. Now, this might have some surprises, like the rewatches ranking, or it may not. Well, just see for yourself. I think this is going to be a big surprise, especially when you see what's in this here top five. And well, like I said, this was just my decision. So now, without further ado, let's continue with the top five of my September 1st Time Watches ranking. Coming in at number five is Dread from 2012. Now, I've been wanting to see this for some time. Of course, if you remember the film Judge Dredd that came out in the 90s with Sylvester Stallone, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is the 2012 movie Dredd with Carl Urban as the titular character. I thought this was a pretty fun-filled thrill ride and pretty action-packed and pretty bloody and what have you with its violence and what have you. I think it was pretty awesome. Although it's been over a decade since it came out, it is a shame there has yet to be a sequel. We don't know if that'll ever happen or not. But anyway, Dread was awesome. I definitely need to review this sometime. If I happen to watch it again, maybe I'll review it. Anyway, it's got some pretty good action. I thought it was pretty awesome. Well, it didn't do so well, but at least it got better response than Judge Dredd did, though. Anyway, coming in at number four is The Creator. Now, this is the new film from Gareth Edwards, the guy who directed Godzilla 2014 and Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I recently did a spoiler free review of this the other day, and well, I'm going to say, despite its rating on Rotten Tomatoes isn't as good as I wanted it to be, I still thought this film was pretty good, and it was pretty exciting and what have you. It did have a little bit of an issue and what have you, but nevertheless, this film was such an incredible sci-fi masterpiece. I really liked it, and I agree with a friend of mine here on YouTube. I forgot to bring this up because I gotta agree with what he says. It's like Star Wars all over again. So anyway, the creator, it's pretty good though. Now coming in at number three is Play Misty for me from 1971. This stars Clint Eastwood in his directorial debut. I gotta say, I definitely would definitely compare this film to Psycho in ways. And I'm going to say it's just such a real mind blowing classic. I mean, while I like him in some of his action flicks and even some of his westerns and what have you, but in a thriller, Clint Eastwood definitely nails it. This is a film I should review one day. We'll see what happens in the future. But anyway, Play Misty for me, I thought it was pretty good. And coming in at number two, this because this was a tough decision to make, you know. All right, coming in at number two is Get Out from 2017. Yeah, this was a tough decision to decide between this and the next film because this film and the next film are Jordan Peele's first two films. This was his first horror type film. Get Out, good than what I had intended it to be because I kind of turned this down. But after everybody's been talking about this film so much, I found it on it was coming to Peacock, and I thought I'd check it out. I know it was on Tubi as well. It's no longer on there, but I've gotta say, after watching it, it is really, really shocking and pretty suspenseful in some parts as well. Very good. I like the performances from everyone, but I'll try not to get too much of the details. Look for a review of this coming up this month, okay? So anyway, Get Out, I thought was pretty good. But if Get Out second, what's number one? You already know I mentioned it's that the top two was Jordan Peele's first two flicks. So my number one first time watch of September 2023 is Us from 2019. I gotta say, this film was kind of strange, but pretty shocking, pretty suspenseful, and pretty thrilling as well. I mean, with Lupita Nyong'o from Black Panther, I gotta say that was really something. Like I said, it was just kind of, I don't know, strange but pretty good though. You'll also get a review of this later in the month as well. So anyway, I don't want to give too much of the details, but it was pretty strange but exciting. So that's going to do it. Us is my number one first time watch of September 2023. What did you think of this ranking? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my review of Exorcist II: The Heretic. So if you enjoyed this, consider checking out my reviews for two of these films that are in the top 10. In the upper left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of A Haunting in Venice. The upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of No One Will Save You, or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my September 2023 rewatches ranking. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.